What a head, son! What a head!
Right lads, Shimon here. Welcome to my 1000 sub Q&A. As you can see, I'm on holiday in Turkey and I've tanned a little bit. That's why it's been so long to get around to this. But without further ado, let's get into the questions.
DCFC Jacob says who he's supporting in the World Cup.
Poland, but unfortunately they got knocked out.
No, but on a serious note, guys, thanks a lot for 1000 subs. It really does mean the world to me. I'm really happy that you found my videos entertaining and therefore you've subbed and that. I'm sorry that it took me this long to get this video out, but I did go on a holiday, as you saw. So obviously I said I'm going to prioritise the questions from the people that have put their favourite vlog in the comments, and so I'm going to answer them first, and then I'm going to answer all the other questions. But all the questions got to be answered. It's just a matter of when. DCFC Ram says, what new players would you like to see here next season? My favourite video is Forest to home 2-0. You showed great passion in DCFC for life. If it was up to me, I'd love to see Kamil Grosicki at Derby. I think he's just got everything that we need. He's direct, he's very good on the wings, he's pacey, and that's what we're lacking in my opinion. Obviously, I'd like Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham on loan, slightly less realistic, but they're the three I'd mainly want. Matty Bailey says, how did you become a mighty Ram? Favourite game is definitely 3-1 versus Cardiff. It was just a pleasure to beat them. I told my dad I like Derby, and he recently went to Derby Forest with his mate, and he sort of became a Derby fan, and he took me to Derby QPR. The ironic thing is, John Eustace scored and made it 1-0 to us, so it finished Derby 1 QPR 0, and obviously we went on to lose the playoff final by the reverse scoreline. Pro77Y, I hope that's how you pronounce your name. What do you think of Frank Lampard and who do you think he'll bring in? Plus, my favourite video of yours is when Derby beat Hull 5-0. Your reactions were the best. I think Lampard will bring in a lot of Chelsea players. I think the likes of Palmer, Jada Silva maybe, Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham or Callum Hudson-Odoi. Any of them, I think, at least one of them I think is a given. I'd love to see him bring in Jack Marriott from Peterborough. Charlie Longdon says, Selvage or St James reminds me of Lionel Messi. With James is bent as fuck. Adam says, have you made any friends last season that sit close to your match day? His favourite video is Derby 3-1 versus Cardiff and Derby 2-0 versus Villa. I don't think so. Off the top of my head, no. It's Rahul says, do you think Vidra will go? Favourite video, 2-1 Derby versus West Brom. Mad game, mad result, mad atmosphere. Hope you hit 1k soon. Well, mate, I've hit 1k. That's why you've answered. That's why you've put that question. It's just a matter of time, in my opinion, before he goes to Leeds. I'm not really shocked anymore by it. So, Cal Games says, what away days are you looking forward to next season? Favourite video has to be the 3-0 versus Borough. I want to go to Brentford because it's the last year Griffin Park is going to be running because they're getting a new stadium. I want to go to Forest if I can. Hull, Wigan, Bolton, Leeds. Most of them pretty local. James says, if you could have one player past the present at DC, Claude Davis. Charlie says, what colour do you want the away kit to be? Favourite video is Forest 2-0. At the time of recording this, I know it's black, so it's going to be stupid answering your question, sorry. DCGICFC says, what happens to the Derby career mode? And my favourite video is probably the Derby vlogs when we win. Very vague, but cheers. The Derby career mode, I just couldn't be arsed editing, like, because obviously I have to sit there for an hour playing the games, and then obviously cut them down and everything, and I just fell out of love with it. Alex Allen says, what is your favourite win out of these options? Derby 5-0 Forest, Derby 4-1 versus Brighton, Derby 1-0 West Brom. And my favourite vlog of yours is the time we beat West Brom 2-1. Derby 4-1 Brighton, just the football we played in that. That's the best I've ever seen Derby play in my life. It was just a day that I'll never forget. The Hughes back heel, the Fawn screamer, it was a quality day. Kelvin says, which do you reckon will be a bigger match next season, Derby versus Forest or Derby versus Stoke? Forest have signed so many good players, at least on paper. The lads from Benfica, Goncalves, Gilles, they've got Graben for 6 million, sorry. I don't know, they're a bit of an unknown quantity. Obviously, Jorge Mendes is using them as his next Wolves, if you will. So it might spice it up in next season, because obviously it's been a bit bland over the last couple of years, because we just kept beating them. It's the first time I played Stoke in years, and it's got such high magnitude with the Gary Rowett saga on it. So I don't know, they're both going to be special in their own ways, but I reckon just for 1 year only, I think actually Derby Stoke will be bigger. DJ Vlog says, do you think Winnall will sign? Are you happy with Lamps as a manager? I don't think he'd be in Lampard's plans, so I don't think he will sign. And as to Lampard, I don't know, I'm quietly optimistic because the staff he's brought in, Jody Morris, his under 18s have scored something ridiculous, for like 333 goals in the last 3 seasons, so that's over 100 goals per season. I think our style of play is going to be very attractive. DCFC 1884 says, Where are your favourite places to go in Derby? The only good place I like in Derby is the Chinese in Westfield. Hyperjack Thief says, my favourite video was when you weren't going to the playoffs, but you did. Question, what realistic position will Derby finish next season? Until the season starts, I absolutely have no clue. I'm gonna say, because I'm always pessimistic, I'm gonna go.
Who's going to win the league? Who's me?
R.I.P. VeggieMan21 says, what is your favourite game you ever attended? It just has to be the Forest 5-0. Steve says, hi Simon. As a supporter in New Zealand since '72, I have seen the ups and downs, but do you see a new manager like Frank Lampard could bring a new and exciting way Derby will play in the upcoming season? I think I've touched on that already. I think we're going to play very attractive football. At least I hope we will. Very fast-paced and attacking, so hopefully yes, Steve. Derby Vlog says, do you have a day job? If you do, what is it? I'm looking for one, but no. Harry says, what are your Premier League and Championship predictions? If you're not ready to give them, will you bring out a video announcing them as the season becomes closer? I'm not making a video like that off the top of my head. I can't really call it, but what I'll do is, as I'm editing it, I'll put who I think will go from the Championship here and who I think will get relegated and win the Premier League here. R.I.P. VeggieMan21 says, say your whole name, Shimon Gazrowski. The Ultimate Spy Right says, after your inevitable finish below Forest. Cook says, what was your first Derby game? I've answered this already. Derby 1, QPR 0. One not so funny guy says, when are you going to Shrewsbury Town away? Well, I was planning on going this season when they were in the Championship, but they bottled it, useless. Matt Beeston Vlog says, congratulations on 1K subs, man. Keep it up with the work. Who is your 3 most favourite Derby players 17-18? 1 Vidra, 2 Davis, 3 Carson. That was all the questions, lads. Sorry it took this long, but like I said, I was on holiday. Hopefully you appreciate me doing this video. I really appreciate you guys getting me to 1,000. Here's to another 1,000. Up the sesh, up the Derby. This is Shimon. I'm going to see you guys later. Peace out.